Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of B&B Sports Talk. It's just me this time. Darren is not available. I may start doing a few more kind of on my own just because I feel like I need to have a little bit more consistent uploads. So I'm going to try to do that. So today I'm going to be talking about the Ducks and the football season, just kind of reviewing it and what was good, what was bad, what changes need to be made going forward, and stuff like that. So, Mark Helfrich was in his first year as a head coach, and I think he did a fine job, I suppose. Lost a few games. The game that I really put on him is the Arizona game, just because the Stanford game I felt like we just got outplayed, really, and that kind of took the wind out of the sails, and I think he didn't do a great job of motivating for the Arizona game. I just feel like under Chip, we probably wouldn't have lost that game. So, the Arizona game. So, I think there are two. I've given this a lot of thought, and I really believe that there are two areas that the Ducks need to make it. There's two areas they need help in. And I said this, I believe, in our Oregon loss to Stanford recap, but I'm just every year I become less and less kind of confident that this style of football can win a national championship. It can win a Rose Bowl, we've done that. It can win a Fiesta Bowl, we've done that. Which is great, but, really, the ultimate goal is a national championship. And I'm just not convinced. I used to be like, oh yeah, we're the Ducks, this system is unbeatable. Well, I've seen it fail too many times in big games. I'm sorry, I just have. And it hurts me to say this, but I think the offense is great. But how many times have we seen defense wins championships? It just simply does. And we've seen it over and over and over in different sports, really. I mean, we just saw it in the Super Bowl. Go Seahawks, by the way. But we just saw that. I mean, defense wins championships. Offense does not. And I think as long as Oregon is as long as they rely on their offense to win for them, I think they will not win a national championship. And it hurts me to say that, but I've been humbled. I really have, and I think what they need to do is recruit. Now, Nick Aliotti, the defensive coordinator, retired, so the defense might be a different philosophy now. So I'm interested to see. I don't even know who the new coordinator is, to be honest, but I'm interested to see how that changes it. I think what they need to do is recruit some big guys that get some size on that, particularly on the defensive line, because when you meet Stanford in a big game, which is going to happen, can you stop their power running game where they get like 8, 9 linemen out there? And last year we just simply could not do anything about it. And as we're getting in 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 situations all game long, and we just could do nothing to stop them. And I think until Oregon gets more of a defensive mentality, I'm not saying just abandon the great offense that's been so revolutionary, but I think the whole idea of defense isn't important. I think we've seen, now granted, they don't think defense isn't important. I shouldn't say that, but the idea that your offense will win you a championship, I think, is just not going to get it done unless, somehow you get in, if it's a weak year all around, maybe in the Pac-12, and you play someone that matches up really well. But I'm just saying overall, in general, I just don't see it. I mean, Alabama's going to be back. Stanford's going to be back. There's a lot of big physical teams out there. So that's the first thing they need to do, is get more of a defensive mentality and stop just completely relying on the offense, because it's great when you're scoring 50 points a game and all, and destroying, kicking everybody's butt, but when you match up with somebody like Stanford, you're just gonna lose, and it's just that's just how it's probably gonna be. And I hate to say it again, but because I hate Stanford, but I just they match up so well with Oregon, they just do. So moving on, the second area they need to address is leadership. I don't care where it comes from. I don't care if it's a player, a coach, a water boy, I don't care. They just need somebody, and I didn't see it last year. I saw a bunch of sad, little defeated guys, little kids, during the Stanford game, and there was nobody leading. There's no leader. There's no motivator. There's nobody with any kind of fire and who can say, hey, we're okay. It's just a bunch of sad people, and it makes me sad. And I think Coach Helfrich doesn't strike me as a great leader or a great motivator. I mean, like I said, I put the Arizona game on him, but I'm willing to give him another year. If he does this again, I'm going to be kind of getting impatient, but I'm alright. But and then Mariota, I'm a huge Mariota fan. I love the guy, but he doesn't ever say anything. He's more of a quiet leader, which is fine, but you need a Tim Tebow, a Ray Lewis kind of figure in there, and I just don't see it. I didn't see it this year. I thought Darren Thomas was a better leader than Mariota. I mean, just as far as a leader, not a better player, but so yeah, those are the two areas that they need to definitely address. I know we just had signing day and we got a big running back, and I'm excited to see what he can do. He has amazing numbers, but again, I'm not too sure what the defense is going to be like, but I think until there is some more of a defensive mindset and some leadership, I don't see a national championship. That's how I feel about it, and so thank you very much for watching. I'd love to hear some comments about this, because I've really given it a lot of thought, so I'd like to know what you guys think. And, I hate to come across as somewhat harsh on my favorite team ever, but, I'm tired of just being content with destroying everybody and then losing to Stanford and, LSU and Auburn and this big physical team. So, so again, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, favorite, or comment and subscribe.